The new Fort Knox is digital, borderless, and powered by the XRP ledger rather than being constructed of steel and concrete. Our generation's biggest financial leak has just come to light. A daring plan to replace the failing fiat monetary system with a digital gold standard that uses XRP as the primary settlement asset was revealed in a joint paper from the Federal Reserve, European Central Bank, and Bank of Japan. Fort Knox 2.0 is their internal codename. The digital reserve asset, DARE, a gold-backed financial instrument generated and transferred across the XRP ledger with a projected value of $500,000 per XRP, is the new money category at the center of the scheme. A measured baseline motivated by the size of global gold reserves and the liquidity requirements of a contemporary financial system, it is neither speculation nor market hype. What they're not telling you in public is this. When it comes to velocity, gold is dead weight, but it's a very reliable store of value. It is not possible to settle a cross-border payment in gold right away. It cannot be effectively tokenized without intermediaries that rely heavily on trust. Nevertheless, it continues to be the foundation of sovereign wealth. However, XRP is incredibly quick, decentralized, and has already been incorporated into dozens of banking corridors. However, it is erratic and dependent on market emotion rather than intrinsic collateral. When you combine the two, what happens? You receive the most potent currency ever made. XRP is the receptacle for digital gold on a trustless settlement network. The leaked email states that the participating central banks have decided to support a programmable digital asset with a fraction of their total physical gold holdings, which are believed to be around 40,000 metric tons. Interoperability, energy efficiency, and near-instant global liquidity are requirements for the asset. XRP is the only applicant that fits those requirements. The ideal foundation for such a shift is provided by XRP ledgers, which have built-in features like trust lines, issued assets, and decentralized exchange capacity. The math that astounded analysts is shown here. A small gold reserve pool is worth $500,000 per coin when divided by the limited quantity of XRP, which is just 100 billion tokens with less than half of them actually in circulation. This is a rational development of monetary policy, not a dream. The gold standard just moved underground. It never really died. As a geopolitical buffer, a foundation of balance sheet strength, and an inflation hedge, central banks continue to hoard gold. However, gold stored in vaults has little effect on liquidity. These organizations can unlock the value of their reserves and achieve programmable real-time financial mobility by tokenizing gold using XRP. Additionally, the plan is already underway. According to internal papers, XRP was used as a bridge asset between gold-peg token prototypes in multi-node settlement tests conducted by the European Central Bank and the Bank of Japan. According to reports, Project Hamilton, the internal division of the Federal Reserve, is getting ready for a pilot phase to test this gold-backed digital reserve asset concept in a few interbank corridors. In actuality, the method is really straightforward. A dual collateral smart contract architecture enforces a floor price for each XRP token, which is programmatically tied to a fractional share of the central bank's gold holdings. This implies that XRP will be the first hybrid digital asset in modern history to have both intrinsic commodity value and liquidity usefulness. Are you still not convinced? Take a look at this statement from a top gold market analyst who was allegedly contacted by the central bank consortium that developed the strategy. It's easy math. The value of the XRP in circulation would be in the hundreds of thousands if you were to devote even a modest portion of the world's above-ground gold to support it. A conservative estimate is $500,000. The ramifications are astounding. XRP would serve as the cornerstone of a new monetary system in addition to being a cryptocurrency, a system in which fiat money is linked to tangible assets, yet operates with the flexibility of contemporary digital technology, where code and reserves rather than interest rates are used to control inflation, wherein opaque central bank decisions do not affect the programmatically reasonable price of money. Not only does Fort Knox 2.0 alter banking, it also completely rethinks what value is. Furthermore, this is not an unexpected action. Under its own weight, the current monetary system is collapsing. Over the past century, the US dollar has lost more than 90% of its purchasing power. The euro is collapsing due to its debt. The value of the yen is shaky. Fiat money has evolved into a policy tool. Units of account that are not stable. There is a decline in trust. There is a lot of inflation. Unable to stop the hemorrhage, gold is sitting in vaults. When the old system is combined with the new, what do the world's most powerful institutions do? They create a link between the past and the future. XRP is that bridge. Additional portions of the leaked document indicate that the consortium's objective is to make XRP the worldwide unit of account and reference asset for all future digital currencies, rather than merely backing it with gold. This implies that XRP will someday be the benchmark for the values of stable coins, digital currencies issued by central banks, and even tokenized commodities. Additionally, XRP becomes the digital cornerstone of a genuinely sound financial system because it is backed by gold under this paradigm. Transparent, irreversible, and programmable. How near is this reality then? Not as far away as people believe. Behind the scenes, Ripple has persisted in entering into NDAs with central banks. Liquidity lanes based on XRP have been tried by the Bank of England. XRP is on the BIS Innovation Hub's list of potential tokenized settlement layers. We now understand why. The foundation for Fort Knox 2.0 was being laid by them. This is no longer speculation. Rather, it is a blueprint, a backup plan, and a financial recovery strategy that uses a borderless, programmable network to deliver value while attaching it to actual assets. The XRP ledger is evolving into the 21st century's monetary operating system, not merely a blockchain. Many thanks for listening. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. To be the first to know when I post new stuff, make sure you have enabled the alerts as well. I can't wait to see you again in the next video. Be careful.